Hi boys and girls, let's go over our other letter this week, our second new letter this week, the letter Q. And we are in our red handwriting book on page 50 and 51. And today we're going to work with the letter Q. So let's start with our capital as always. Before going into our book, we're going to come down here to the whiteboard. And it would be extra helpful if you have a piece of lined paper that you can practice this with me while we do this on the whiteboard. So to start our capital letter Q, we are just going to start with a nice round circle. Oh, that was a little bit sloppy. I don't like that one so much. I'm going to start over. So let's see. Really paying attention to our nice round circle. Let's see if I can do better. Okay, a little bit better. Not perfect, but better. So we want a nice round circle for our letter Q. Right now it looks like a capital O. But then we're going to come down here and we're going to stick its little leg out. One little leg or one little tail for capital Q. So let's do that again. Nice round circle and stick its leg out. Let's do that one more time. Nice round circle. And now when you stick your leg out, when you stick the leg of the Q out, we don't want to come up here to the dotted line. It's just a tiny little leg, just like this. Okay, so we don't want to see this. This is wrong for two reasons. It comes up too high here. It should not be going towards the middle. And look what I did down here. I got sloppy and it came below the line. We want to keep everything about the Q on the bottom line. Nothing comes below for capital Q. So this one is no good. But these two are pretty good. A nice round circle and stick out its leg. Okay? So what we are looking for with lowercase q, it's a little bit different. We're going to start here with a nice little circle from the dotted line to the bottom line. It almost looks like a lowercase o or a lowercase a because now we're going to add a hook. This hook is just like the hook for the letter J. It just goes the other way. Okay? So we learned yesterday that when we do Q, we can also write it like this. A little circle and just come down. This is also correct. It looks like a backwards letter P, but our handwriting book wants us to show this way today. And this is how you are more than likely going to write the letter Q. So we're going to practice this way with the little hook or the little tail. Okay? So let's come down and make a nice circle down below your line and a little hook. Okay, let's do that again. Nice circle, down, and hook. Okay, now let's show you what we're not looking for with the letter Q. We're not looking for this. That's an okay circle, but that hook is way too big. We don't need a big hook. Just a nice little, the same hook you would do for letter J. This one is my favorite. I'm going to put a heart around this one. Same little hook you would do for J, not too big, not too small. I'll come over here and I'll show you one more that we don't want. What's wrong with that one? Its hook is way too tiny. Okay, so this one is not great. This one is not great, but these are good. Okay, so with lowercase q, there are a few different ways that we can make it. We are really focusing today on this way. Some people make them like this, like we did in our packet yesterday. This is also correct. And some people, instead of making a hook, they instead make a little check mark, like this. That is also correct, but this is the best way, and this is the way that our book is showing us on page 51. So we're going to focus on here today. A small circle, dotted line to bottom line, come below your line and give it a little hook. Okay? So when we come up to page 50, we see that we are tracing and writing 3 rows, capital Q. And then you're going to circle the 2 pictures that are alike. So we have 5 pictures of Mary. Mary is the Queen of Heaven. She's Jesus's mother, but we also call her the Queen of Heaven, and Queen starts with the letter Q. So you're going to circle the 2 pictures here that are exactly alike. Use your spy eyes and look very, very closely. And then we're going to come down to the bottom. And we just said that Mary is the Queen of Heaven. So we are going to put a capital Q for Queen on our dark line. Queen of Heaven. And then check, are your circles closed? Go back up, take a look to see if your circles are nice and closed. And then we come over to page 51 for lowercase q. Again, 3 rows, tracing and writing your 3 rows. Don't forget to make your nice little hook that we see here. Come down to the pictures. You're going to circle the pictures that begin with Q. So look for the pictures that have Q as the first letter, and you're going to circle those pictures. And then come down to the dark part of your line. We have 2 words. You're going to put lowercase q here to spell quick, and a lowercase q here to spell quiet. Both start with Q. Give yourself a checkup. Are your letters the correct size? And just be honest, yes or no. No just means that we try again another time. Okay? Awesome, awesome work. I know Q, especially lowercase q, can be a little bit tricky. So just take your time and go slow with your practicing and you guys will get it. Great job, KB. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.